So my name is Querida Carrington. I'm actually the youngest daughter of our executive director here. So Jaime is my father, and then Pam, the office manager, is my mother. I actually currently live in Greenwood, South Carolina, with my husband and our 4 kitty cats. Their names are Pierce, Mingo, Estel, and Derpy, and they keep our lives full. A little bit about myself is I really like to read, bake. In fact, I actually used to want to open my own bakery. I like to listen to my records on my record player. I'm a big collector, maybe not as big as some other people, but I'm getting there. I'm also in my master's program currently at Liberty University, getting my degree in counseling. I will actually graduate August of this year, and hope to work with women and children who have suffered sexual trauma. That's really the field I would like to go into. And then I also got my undergrad at Lancaster Bible College in business, and have been using that a lot here at Restart with doing social media. I feel like my faith journey began in the womb. My father's a pastor, and my mom grew up Mennonite, so just always had God within our home. And so I definitely know that built me up in good ways and bad ways as well. Being a pastor's kid can have good and bad things about it, especially since my parents are particularly in ministry, not actually having a church. And so that sometimes was rough. But when I officially accepted Jesus into my heart was right before the age of 7, I think, somewhere around there. A strength team actually came to my home church, and they folded frying pans in half and stuff like that with their bare hands. They ripped a telephone book back when we still had those. And I was just so amazed, and I was like, wow, if men can be this strong, I could only imagine just how strong and mighty and powerful God is. And I don't know, I guess as a little kid that really spoke to me, since I think in some ways I struggled feeling safe and secure as a little kid, since I was the youngest. Sometimes my older siblings picked on me. Just that really spoke to me. And so that was when I officially gave my life to Jesus. But I think when I really actually got serious about my faith was back in 2023. I was in a bad relationship and left that through the grace of God, and am now married and happy. And so I think God really helped me to see just how much he cares and values me. And so that's been so much more apparent in the way I live my life now, is how much I appreciate God and what he's done for me. I think what he's really teaching me right now is to trust and surrender to him. I'm very much the type A. I have a plan A, B, C, and D, maybe an E and F. So right now with me about to transition out of Restart and graduating and stuff, I'm really just trying to figure out what's next, and I want to have a job lined up and stuff, but I think God's really just wanting me to slow down, press into what I'm doing right now with school and work, and just trust the process, and that he will bring to light what he has for me. So the way I actually ended up working for Restart is actually kind of funny. I was actually still getting my bachelor's degree in business at LBC, and so I was taking a marketing class at the time, and I had to do a project on a nonprofit, and I had to go and interview this person. And so I was like, well, if I have to interview someone, let me just interview my dad right in the house, don't have to go nowhere. And so I interviewed him and was had to basically talk about what are they currently doing for marketing, focusing specifically on their website, and events that they host, and then their social media. And so then I had to create a presentation. And then it was around this time that the old social media manager, LaRonda, was transitioning out. And so I was telling Cassie about this project, and she was like, you should send that project to me and apply. And I was like, okay. So I ended up sending that PowerPoint and then doing an interview. And then they were like, once I was graduated with school, I did kind of a trial run, and then I got hired, and here I am. I kind of do a little bit of everything, but the main thing I originally was hired for was social media management. So our main 3 social media platforms are Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So I manage those 3 platforms, but since then I also have taken on some administrative assistant work, just kind of filling in wherever is needed, particularly helping out the office manager. So I also manage our CSM system called GiveSmart that we switched to. I'm fully trained in that, and so anything that you see on GiveSmart, I probably probably made it. And then I also manage like our Google Analytics and stuff like that in Linktree. So we've like added some more things in there since I first began, but that's primarily what I do. The thing I most enjoy is just creating. I think like God has made me a very like creative and artistic person, and so I just really enjoy making something and that it like glorifies and honors God, and like people see that through it. The most important thing is obviously that people know that like Jesus loves them. So I don't know exactly how people may see that through my work, but mostly I just want my work to be honoring and glorifying to God. I think like it's in 2 Corinthians that it talks about like let our work be like unto the Lord and not unto man. And so that's always like how I was raised, is that that's my mindset. And so I just want my work to be honoring and glorifying to God. And through that, let that be a reflection to people of just like the majesty and beauty of God and like his goodness for us. And also on top of that, just like that people aren't alone. I think that's also something that's really important through our work, especially working in addiction. I think a lot of people who are struggling with addiction feel like lonely or isolated, that like nobody else could understand what they're going through. And yeah, by doing this, that they can, by putting stuff out on social media, I think it really helps people to see like that they aren't alone. So that's something that's also really important to me as well.